Good morning, everyone. It's good to be back. I do have a bit of a cold, so I'm sorry if I sound a little bit more nasally than normal. So this piece is actually one that I was asked to do by a friend. He had a dream that he interpreted as a vision from God, and he described that vision to me and asked me to create something for him based on that. And I prayed about it like I always do when people ask me to do those kind of things. And this is what the Lord showed me and what I came up with. So I thought that for this video, especially since I'm sick, I would just kind of talk through it and talk about why I made this channel and maybe a little bit about who I am. I do enjoy having a bit of anonymity. I've always kind of been that way. I guess I'll just jump into it. So I truly believe that God has gifted me with the gift of being creative and an artist, and I have worked really hard to try to become better and to really utilize that gift and to not take it for granted. I also try to be very humble. So I don't like a lot of attention for it or adoration, although, obviously it feels good to hear, the positive reinforcement and encouraging things. But I really do try to be humble because I truly believe that anything that I can create through His giftings is for Him, and that He should receive the glory for that because of everything that He's done in my life in such a beautiful way. And I'm not saying that I've had an easy life. I haven't. I've actually had a very difficult life and a very difficult upbringing. And my life is definitely not easy. I'm going through a lot right now. But even with that, I have the peace of God and the peace of Jesus, same Father, Son, Holy Spirit. And that helps me get through. And that's really the point of all of this, is that I wanted to find a way to share the giftings that God has given me with the world, and so that people would know Him and grow closer to Him and feel the love and the peace and the joy that comes with having a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I don't promise that it's going to be easy, and I don't promise that everything will be okay once it happens. We grow through our trials, we grow through suffering. It builds character, and gosh, that's such a terrible thing to hear when you're in the middle of something difficult. But once you come out the other side, because we always do, I can tell you there is always light. Like, light and darkness can never exist together. So once the light comes, the darkness is gone. They cannot coexist together in the same space. But that doesn't mean that they don't coexist on this planet together. So that's why I created this page, because I thought, why not? Why not give it a try? Why not see what words God gives me and what lessons and how I can reach others through His love and His mercy in my life. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I devote my time to you guys and to sharing my art with you that he is the backbone of. So I hope that you will be encouraged, and if anything, I know I didn't say a whole lot and maybe just a lot of nothing, but I hope that you will be encouraged that if there's anything that you're afraid to kind of dive into, or anything that you're hesitant about, or you don't feel like you're good enough or that you're worthy or whatever, that maybe you'll take this as some inspiration to know that God has your back and he's there for you, and he will guide your hands and he will guide your heart and your eyes and all that you do if you just seek him first. So be encouraged and take a leap, I think about the story I heard of Mordecai Ham. He used to do a lot of tent revivals, and he talked about one in particular that always sticks with me when I'm feeling like a failure and like I'm not reaching my goal. He talks about a revival he did, I think it was North Carolina, and how it was a total failure, and only one person was saved at that revival. Just one boy came up and was saved. And he wrote the boy's name down, and the boy's name was Billy Graham. So he reached that one kid, that one 16-year-old boy, and that 16-year-old boy took that and was saved and reached millions and millions, and even in his passing, he is still reaching people for Christ. So numbers don't matter, okay? If you are righteous in what you're doing for the Lord, just remember who it's for, and remember the peace that he gives you. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week. Have a great weekend too. I'll see you Saturday instead of just next week. All right. Have a good day. Bye, guys.